I think it's extraordinarily brave to articulate that peace vision, particularly at a time when the Taliban continue their unrelenting attacks, including on civilians. But it demonstrates, I think, the resolve of this government to, put the responsibility on the Taliban. The Taliban say that they want to have a peaceful Afghanistan. They say that they're prepared to engage in, a political process and a political power sharing. But we've not yet seen them reciprocate, except for that brief moment in the June ceasefire. And I think that June Eid ceasefire was rather remarkable because it demonstrated that it's not the Taliban foot soldiers who don't want peace or the Afghan people who don't want peace. They clearly do. It's the Taliban leadership who are residing outside of the country, who are not under direct pressure, who've had the luxury of continuing to wage war. And so the fact that the international community agrees, I think is a very hopeful message and a good sign that we'll be able to continue to encourage the parties to actually take that step to negotiations. The desire for peace is real. What's also real is the United States' interest in facilitating, supporting, participating in a peace process. And so the appointment of Ambassador Khalilzad is, I think, an extremely important signal that the White House, that President Trump, Secretary Pompeo, they're testing the proposition of whether the Taliban will walk through the door that the Afghan government has opened. Ultimately, this negotiation has to take place between Afghans. The United States can't substitute for the Afghan government. No country can substitute for the Afghan government. But we can certainly try to help the parties get to the table and get to the table able to have a productive conversation. Well, I think you have to look at the reason why U.S. troops and 40 other countries' troops are in Afghanistan. It's because of the threat. We're not going to walk away. This isn't 1989, and we don't want it to be 1992. If there's going to be a peace, a settlement, it needs to be a successful peace settlement. It needs to be implemented. No, I mean, as a regional power, Russia obviously will have a role to play in supporting a peace process and a peace settlement. I think our belief, again, is that no country, neither the United States nor Russia, can serve as a substitute for the Afghan government. And so we're focused on bringing the Taliban to a negotiating process with the Afghan government, as well as with other Afghans. I think for any peace agreement to succeed in Afghanistan, it has to be viewed as legitimate by all of Afghan society, which is a very diverse society, as you know. Our objective remains to ensure that Afghanistan can never again serve as a platform for terrorist attack against the United States and its allies, regionally and globally. And so, fundamentally, we are in Afghanistan, our partners are in Afghanistan because of the threat that continues to emanate from Afghanistan. And you're right that the emergence of ISIS, demonstrates the need for there to be a political solution, for the forces in Afghanistan to be able to concentrate on defeating ISIS, because ISIS must be defeated. ISIS is not a group that you can compromise with. Whereas the Taliban, are recognized as being part of Afghan society. They recognize Afghanistan as a nation state. They say that they want, or that they believe, they want to support the people of Afghanistan. Well, to do so, they need to participate in a peace process that allows the people of Afghanistan to prosper.